Hey everybody, Lead Farmer 73 here, and today we are going to be unboxing the MXR 4000 inverter generator by MaxPeedingRods. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to MaxPeedingRods for sending me out the MXR 4000 for a test and review. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just keep them coming. So let's get right into this box. The first things I see that we have is 3 different kinds of plug adapters. I see a spark plug oil wrench, Phillips screwdriver. I'm sure it's a flathead on the other side of that. And thank you for this, giving us an oil fill hose. This will screw right down onto your bottle of oil. Ooh, we even got a nice cover to go over top of it. And of course, you got your instructions. Read the book. Now let's see this big pretty baby. Ooh, it's pretty too. Oh, that thing got some meat on its bones. Look at that. They picked some really cool colors. Let's really check this thing out. Okay, before we get into anything, the first thing we need to do is add oil. It gives us what kind of oil we need. In my area, for my temperature right now, we need a 10W30. To get to the oil reservoir, you have to remove this panel. That's why they gave us a screwdriver. We just remove the access panel after we take out our 2 screws. The oil dipstick and fill reservoir is right here. So all we have to do is loosen that and get our funnel and fill that up. It doesn't come with its own oil, so you will have to purchase oil, but for the price, it's still worth it. So what we're gonna do is remove the fill cap, and there should be some oil in here from testing at the factory, and there is just a little hint. I'm gonna screw this filler tube into the chamber, and I'm gonna slowly fill that up. Yep, it's right on the threads. Let's just check that. The oil is reading full on our dipstick. Get that into focus. So we are full. Let's get that closed up and tighten up tight. Get our panel back on. Put our spark plug compartment back on. Slide that in. We're good to go. That is a good looking generator. So let's get it filled up with fuel. Now, I only use non-ethanol fuel in all of my generators because I don't know when I'm going to use them next, and I don't want them gumming up. So just use non-ethanol fuel or whatever kind of fuel additive you like. Okay, let's get it loaded with fuel. So we're just going to go ahead and give that a start. Turn it to the start choke. I'm going to pull slow at first. I want that oil to get into those pistons. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's quiet. That is really quiet. Wow. That is super quiet for it to be so powerful. This thing is loaded. It has your reset button right here. You got your economy button, parallel cable port to connect another generator. Here's your 240 port. You got 2 120 outlets, Bluetooth operated, and it's 3,200 running watts and 4,000 peak watts. hour meter to keep track of your runtime on your generator, 20 amp AC breaker fuse, carbon monoxide and other warning lights, connection for your ground, and last but not least, the light. This light helped me get out of a jam a million times. I think this was an excellent add to this generator. Yep, I'm a 73 and I'm out here on Freedom Acres. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be testing the MaxPeedingRods right now on my bug out trailer. I'm parked in the shade, so I'm not getting any sunlight to my solar panels. So this is the time where I'm going to need my gas generator running so I can hurry up and charge my batteries before nightfall so I can run my air conditioning. So let's get that going right now. Okay, open up my landline port. Okay, we're gonna come over here to the MaxPeedingRods and get it plugged in and get it started. Okay, so it hasn't been started in a while, but this thing runs like a top. It's almost time to start changing the oil too. So I got it in the start position and I'm just gonna crank it over. Probably don't even need to hit the starting position. So I put it in run. Just like I said, it's nice and hot outside. It doesn't need to be. There we go. Okay. This thing is running properly. Light. It's gonna get dark soon. Got my USB-A and USB-C port. 240. Breaker switch. My ground. My two 120s. And my hour meter. Okay. It's quiet too. So I'm going to go ahead and let that run. And what we'll do is check out the MaxPeedingRods app and see how much power is putting in, and then we'll compare that to the EcoFlow solar power generators and see how much power they are accepting right now. So let's check it out. Okay, I got the MaxPeedingRods app up, and right here I'm toggling back and forth through the eco mode. What the eco mode does is save you power by idling it down at a low idle for gas consumption. Now we're gonna come over here and go over to our EcoFlow app. Now this is the power that the MaxPeedingRods is putting into my EcoFlow. So it's 1.47 kilowatts, and I have 613 watts going out because I have various things connected to the EcoFlow. So here the MaxPeedingRods is putting out 1,756 watts to charge up that EcoFlow. You can see everything here on the dial, and it's giving you a flat out readout right here. Back over here to the EcoFlow just to check one more time to make sure that these numbers match up. And they do. Got my coffee pot plugged in the side of the bug out trailer, getting power, and I have a cord going to the bug out trailer. It's hooked to my MaxPeedingRods gas generator to help charge my EcoFlow Delta 2 Max until the sun comes up. He's able, on the top, to give me some solar. So right now, it's gonna get me some coffee made. Okay, thanks to the MaxPeedingRods, got another successful camping trip. Kept us powered up the whole time, kept our solar powered up, and kept our AC running strong. The MaxPeedingRod, so far, I've been using it for a week solid, and it has been just operating without a hiccup. So I'm impressed. I am impressed. And I actually I used the light more times than I ever thought I would. Late at night, sometimes I come out here and crank it up or turn it off. And that light that helps everything. So that was awesome. It's a good looking generator too. Not too heavy, not too big, but 4,000 max watts and 3,500 running watts. That says a lot. I'm sorry, 3,200 running watts and 4,000 max. That says a lot. I didn't have no power problems whatsoever. So now I'm gonna just come over here and unplug her. Coffee maker. I was able to run everything off of that thing. It did a great job. And it's lightweight. I can't say that enough. Nice and lightweight. I love a good suitcase generator. With that being said, you guys, go ahead and check out the description box below and get to the link, and maybe you may want to purchase something as powerful as the MaxPeedingRods. Lair Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Peace.